Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Let's Play, nicht zu einer weiteren Episode von Batman, die Telltale Serie. Und zwar haben wir die erste Episode schon gespielt und gehen jetzt zur zweiten. Kinder von Arkham. Aus einem alten Freund wird ein neuer Gegner, während Bruce mehr über das Vermächtnis der Familie Wayne erfährt und Batman seinen Kampf gegen Verbrechen und Korruption auf ganz Gotham ausweitet.
Revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falconi? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. Bye, Bat.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falconi's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
So, das waren die Ereignisse aus der ersten Episode. Bei mir ruckelt's leider immer noch, ich weiß leider nicht warum. Deine Entscheidungen bestimmen den Verlauf dieser Spielreihe, die Geschichte hängt davon ab, wie du spielst. Ich habe jetzt schon ein bisschen was runtergestellt. Eigentlich dürfte das überhaupt nicht ruckeln. Ich kann es leider nicht ändern. Wir müssen das nicht tun.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Nur Sie kennen die Wahrheit, Master Bruce. Crime Alley, 5:38 Uhr.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's also public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
Keine Ahnung.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falconi was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falconi, they were partners.
Ach du Scheiße.
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Und ich bin der Letzte, der davon erfährt.
Falconi. The papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
Oh.
But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Natürlich sind wir noch eine Familie.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Eigentlich wäre er doch vor ihm weggelaufen.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Und das willst du jetzt nach 20 Jahren in der Gasse rausfinden? Ja, klar. Schau dir die Gasse genau an, um dich an die Vergangenheit zu erinnern. Als ob er jetzt noch Spuren oder so einen Scheiß finden würde. Also bitte.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Mhm. Das war ein Auftragsmord.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Ich kann es mir nicht vorstellen.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Trotzdem kann ich mir das nicht vorstellen. Da müssen wir noch hin, aber ich gucke mich mal ganz kurz um. Ich weiß nicht, wenn ich jetzt mit ihm rede, ob denn alles abgebrochen ist. Keine Ahnung. Kino? Weil im Park bei dem Koppelpotz, da konnten wir ja auch nicht alles uns angucken, weil es dann weiterging, weil ich das Richtige anscheinend angeklickt hatte.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Okay.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Es ist 20 Jahre her, er war noch klein.
Do I really want to know?
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Don't walk away. It's making a mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falconi knows why.
Das fällt ihm nach 20 Jahren ein. Okay. GCPD 8:56 Uhr. Dieses Ruckeln geht mir echt auf den Keks. Ich hoffe, bei der dritten Episode kriege ich das
Getting you in to
irgendwie
see
hin.
Falconi like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Ja, ich weiß es zu
Look,
schätzen.
I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falconi, the press made us pay.
Ja, aber du bist daran
At least
schuld.
tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falconi put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Aha.
we finally put Falconi in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing, but everything's been a little busy.
I gave him some evidence against Falconi.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falconi away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falconi. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Hier
Mr.
hat mich
Wayne,
geschossen.
Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Ich mag die trotzdem nicht. Er hat auf mich geschossen, einfach so.
We're keeping Falconi in the
Da war ich zwar
infirmary.
Batman, aber trotzdem.
He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Wir haben Glück, dass er für uns da
Whoever
ist.
he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, that's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falconi's inside. Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Okidoki. Oh, kommen jetzt nur Gespräche? Episode 2. Oder kommen jetzt auch Quicktime-Sequenzen? Kinder von Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
You know you're going to die in jail.
I'll get witness protection in Tahiti, kid. I'm dying on the
Ich hätte dich nicht
beach.
gleich so mit der Tür ins Haus fahren sollen.
Talk like that. You remind me of your father. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
Aha.
I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. It's a damn shame, you ask me.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Ihn leiden lassen, seinen Schmerz lindern. Ich bin eigentlich für leiden lassen. Na, ich kann das nicht.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever.
Dann kriege ich aber keine Antworten.
Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
Ich bin kein Mörder.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah.
Das stimmt nicht, dass wir uns nicht erinnern können. Aber
care about people.
sie haben sie mir genommen.
Even mean old bastards like me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
Okay.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Was zur Hölle?
The bastard had to die!
Das hat die gar nicht.
Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
So ein Scheiß. Jetzt erfahren wir gar nichts. Was hat die an der Lippe gehabt? Die sah nicht gesund aus. GCPD, 10:22 Uhr. Kameras sind aus. Inoffizielles Verhör. Hättet ihr auch Gordon erschossen? Wenn ich die Quicktime-Sequenz verkackt hätte?
We are in deep shit.
Ach, echt?
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this
Irgendwas
close.
stimmte mit ihr nicht. Guck dir mal den Mund
I
an.
don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falconi's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains?
Was soll das immer mit seiner scheiß PR-Kacke?
We gotta spin it as best we can.
Das ist das Einzige, was
Issue
ihn
a statement saying
interessiert.
that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falconi's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Harvey nervt mich ganz gewaltig irgendwie.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Ja, klar. Lass den Milliardär einfach da.
Alfred, Falconi's been murdered.